We are doing the Clean Kitchen Challenge. We talked about dishes, we talked about dinner cleanup, and today I want to talk about decluttering, okay? So you might not know it, but our number one obstacle is too much stuff. No matter what we do, cleaning up the outside, unless we get it from the inside out and get rid of everything that we don't need, don't love, don't use, is broken, then all it is like a Band-Aid on a really, really nasty, disgusting wound, right? Unless we clean the wound, the Band-Aid is not going to help very much. You know, it might look really good, but the moment you need a scissor or a tape or anything that you have to look for, it's like a jack in the box, you know, and you're looking for it, and you could almost hear the sound in your head, right? Do 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 do, and all of a sudden you're like, what happened in this room? And it's mainly because there's just way too much stuff. Things don't have a home, and mostly the reasons that things don't have a home is because there's so much stuff that you can't fit anything anywhere. I know if you have a lot of clothing, and you have a lot of clothing from the laundry that doesn't get put away, I know what happens. You don't put it away because there's no room in those drawers. They're overstuffed with things that you don't even wear, right? So it's like a ripple effect of yucky, right? It just keeps happening, keeps happening. So what I want to challenge you to do is to just like, don't look at the whole picture, all right? Realize something. You is predominantly right-brained. If you are living in a wreck, then that's what you are, predominantly right-brained. You get overwhelmed with the details and with the bigness of a project. Like my sister Maria, she's unbelievable. She can come into a room that is an absolute disaster and bam, 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 size it up. Before you know it, everything is going. She moves. I go into a room that's a complete disaster, and without the system, without a plan that I'm giving you right now and that I've been giving you, without a plan, I just see a big ball of tangled yarn, and it overwhelms me, and I can't do it. I don't know how to break it down, and I see all of that, and I just quit. I don't even start. I decide, you know what, I'm going to bed with a pint of Haagen-Dazs and a spoon, and that's that. And no matter how messy that bed is, that's what I'll do, right? Now, I haven't done this for many years, but let me tell you, the pain is real, and I remember it like it was yesterday, okay? So what we have to do is we have to just break it down into little pieces. Don't see the whole picture. Don't think it has to be perfect, and don't think it has to get all done now, okay? Now, for anybody who's a Marie Kondo person and you're really right-brained and you're a wreck, please don't do the category method of dejunking until you get the house together, all right? Until you start to get yourself together. I have people in my course, they love Marie Kondo and what she stands for and all she does and stuff. I do too. But until you're at a place where you can break things down, right? It's a recipe for disaster. If you try to take everything in one category, like she tells you, and you have stuff from 1980 still, and you put it in a big pile, you are at a place of no return. You get so frustrated, so discouraged, and then you tell yourself, see, I knew it. I knew there was something wrong with me. I knew I couldn't do this. It's not true. Everybody doesn't learn the same way. Everybody doesn't do everything in a way that works for everybody, okay? So here's what I'm telling you, all right? I think one of the best places to go into would be where you keep your Tupperware, where you keep your plastic things, that containers, you know, storage containers. Go in there, okay? Just open up that cabinet, wherever that is, and take them out one at a time, all right? Put them in categories, okay? I actually have a great video for this, and I'll share it, all right? I'll share it with you. If you're not on my email list, go on my email list, because I'll send this as an email all together, okay? Go into that cabinet with your Tupperware and stuff, right? And take each thing out and put it in a spot, right? Here are bowls, put them there. Here are lids, put them there. If you have a lid and a bowl that is together, then just keep them together, all right? And keep it on it. And there you go. Now you have other containers. Just put them in, like here's plastic, here's small round ones, here's small rectangle ones, here's large rectangle ones, right? And the lids. When you're done with that, right? Take each lid and match it with the container. When you're done with that, all the lids that don't match, get rid of them. All the bowls that don't have lids, get rid of them. Now, if that's a little scary to you and you're like, no, I know I have it somewhere because I have so many dishes to do, or something, then do your dishes, right? We did that in yesterday's challenge, I'm pretty sure. No, yesterday was dinner time. We did that in the day before challenge. Do it there, right? Do your dishes and then see, okay? And if you don't have them, get rid of them. Put them in recycling. If those things that I'm talking about are takeout containers, not even something that you purchased, oh my goodness, dump them, okay? Get rid of them. Don't feel like you have to hold on to those things because they're good. They're not going to run out of takeout. The next time you get something, next time you get Chinese food, you're going to get a nice container for it. Use that one, all right? Then after you do that, put them all back in. You don't have to clean out anything, all right? We want to do things in steps and stages, okay? You don't want to get to the point where you're like, oh my God, I don't want to do this anymore. If that part of what you did was okay, right? Then, like, if it wasn't a drag, if it didn't take forever, if you didn't agonize over it, and you feel like you could wipe out that cabinet, cool, then go ahead and do it. Get yourself a paper towel or a rag or something, get some spray, bing, 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 wipe it down. There you go. And then take those containers and put them in, if you can, which I really suggest you try, put them in with the lids on and stack them. Okay, so all of the ones that are this shape, stack them in one side. All the ones that are round bowls, stack them on that side. All of the ones that are, maybe the soup in from the Chinese place, or you get any kind of, I don't know, like what? Like maybe Italian cheese, we call it macaroni cheese, but really I think it's Parmesan. You get Parmesan cheese, like that kind of thing. Put them all together, all right? Stack them, put them next to each other if you can, all right? I know sometimes there's not enough space to do that, but I've rarely found it where there wasn't enough space to do that, all right? And if you have so much that you're like, whoa, I don't need this much, get rid of them, right? Our number one obstacle, remember this, is too much stuff. People who decided to be minimalists, that had it all together, maybe they had too much stuff, but everything was neat. They were able to have friends over whenever they wanted to. They were never embarrassed about their place, but they decided, you know what, I have too much stuff. It's taken over my life. I don't want to manage all these things. I'm going to be a minimalist. And they just got rid of everything that they didn't need, didn't love, didn't use, to the extent of bare minimum. You know what they discovered? Happy. They discovered that life was happier. They were happier. Things worked out better in their lives just because they had less stuff. And they had it all together. Imagine what it does for us, right? So don't poo-poo this. Now, I'm going to tell you something else, all right? If you are somebody that's saying, I hear what she's saying, but I can't get rid of these things. They're good. I know I'm going to need them. Then I have something that I call the box it up plan. Okay. It's in my course too. Get a box, right? I love apple boxes. If you go to the produce store and you say to the guy that's in the produce section, can I have a couple apple boxes, please? They'll give them to you. The thing is that they often will crush boxes at a certain time, so there may not be any left. Give them a call. Say, can I have the produce section, please? I'll put you on the phone. Hello, who am I speaking to? This is Jeffrey. Hello, Jeffrey. Can I please come in and get some apple boxes? Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. We already crush them. But tomorrow you can come in before 10 a.m. and I'll have them for you because we won't crush them by then. Can I ask for you, Jeffrey, when I get there? No, my day's off tomorrow, but ask for Martin. Okay. And then go in tomorrow, ask for Martin, get those boxes because they're really good. Apple boxes are great. They have handles. Can't put too much in them to make them too heavy. They're very, very sturdy because one box goes in the next and they stack beautifully. All right. Never stack too much. We don't want it to fall over on anybody, especially little children. Okay. So the box it up plan is, and you could even use a basket if you want to, like if you have like a laundry basket or something, you take those things that you think, I think I really want these, but I know I don't need them and they don't fit in there. I'm too much. Take all the ones that you think, all right, I'm going to see if what's going to happen with these. I'm not going to get rid of them, but I'm going to box them up. Put them in that basket or in a box, put them somewhere in the house, and then mark on a calendar. Hopefully you have a calendar. Mark on your calendar where you hid that box 4 weeks from today and say, check out the box it up plan containers, okay? Hidden under the stairs in the basement, hidden in my closet in the spare room, hidden whatever, right? Wherever you have it. And then 4 weeks from now, you go there and you say, I did not miss these not once, bada boom, they're gone, right? If 4 weeks from now you say, you know what, I really could have used this, that, and the other thing, take this, take that, take the other thing, put them away, get rid of the rest of them. All right. So that's just one thing to do in decluttering the kitchen that will put you on the road to really having that kitchen that I talked about in the very beginning, that when you wake up in the morning and you walk into it, it's greeting you like, remember Roger Rabbit? You ever see Roger Rabbit? Like when they go into Toontown and the door opens and it's like a cartoon happy land with the sun shining and everybody singing. That's what you're going to get in your kitchen if you do this. All right. I'd like to know how you're doing. All right. If you haven't caught up to the videos, then scroll through when you can. But I'm telling you this. All right. If you go to thetidytutor.com and you put in your name and email, we'll get 1 tip a day for 10 days that are just amazing. You'll also get my emails. So what I'm going to do is, and what I've been working on, is taking all these videos, editing them down so that it's just to the point, and maybe sometimes with some fun graphics, because sometimes we need to see words, right? And I have them in order in a place where you could watch each one with instruction. It'll be a beautiful thing and you'll be happy about it. All right. So there's all that. I'd love to hear how you're doing. If you've started with this, if you've gotten your dishes done, what it's like at your home. All right. Let me know. If you're following me, then you're like me. I'm a reformed slob, and it's a beautiful thing. If you're a slob now, remember, slob is not a bad word. It stands for spontaneous, lighthearted, optimistic, and beloved. I learned that from Pam Young and Peggy Jones from their book Sidetracked Home Executives, and it really can set you free to be like, there's nothing wrong with me. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with me because I can't play the piano. There's nothing wrong with me because I don't know how to organize my house and put away things. I got to learn. It's the same thing. Okay? So go easy on yourself. But please, let me know how you're doing. Let me know if you're working on things, and let me know if you need more support and more help on it, okay? If you're living in a mess and you're not doing anything to change it, I want to know why, and I want to help you, okay? All right, take care. Bye-bye.
You got bugs called the bug eye. You cook, bake, and apple pie. If you show, you fix or tear, clean or clean my underwear. These are the things we do. The house is a mess with all the junk. The sink's clogged up with dinner time gunk. You pick up the phone and call the Roto-Rooter to make it all work. You call the Tidy Tutor.
I think that was pretty good, don't you?